something uncomfortable. Your income is not controlled by the market. It's controlled by a fixed configuration of neurons in your brain. And today I'm going to show you something even more dangerous. Those neurons are programmed by words. The words you hear, the words you repeat, the words you say out loud. Your financial ceiling is literally shaped by your internal dialogue. If you don't control the language, you don't control the belief. And if you don't control the belief, you don't control the money. Today I'll show you how this mechanism works. I'm Ravi Gabis and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. If you're serious about mastering capital creation at the level of mindset and strategy, subscribe now. This is not motivation, this is mental capital engineering. And if you want to go deeper into building capital step by step, there is a free investing webinar waiting for you in the description below. Start there. Now let's continue. Yesterday we started talking about beliefs. We came to a very important conclusion. Your financial beliefs determine the amount of money you have. And most importantly, belief is not something abstract floating in space. It's something physical that you can touch. It lives in your brain as a certain set of neurons. And if you can change that configuration, you can change your results. And if you missed that episode, go back and watch it. Today, I want to talk about the practical part. How do you change that set of neurons? You can't just open your head and rearrange them. So what can you actually do? This is where neuro-linguistic programming becomes interesting. Neuro, we talked about that yesterday. Neurons, linguistic, language. This is how your neurons express themselves in the real world through words. Every belief you have is reflected in language. For example, if I ask you right now, how much money can you make per month? There is a number that pops up immediately in your mind. That first number, that's your belief. Or if I ask, is $1,000 per month enough? Is $35,000 per month realistic for you? Your answers appears automatically. That automatic answer is your belief. And those beliefs determine your results. Now, here's the key. If beliefs are structured like internal texts in your brain and language expresses them, then the connection works both ways. If you change the language, you can influence the neurons. If you change the words, you can influence the belief. So where do beliefs come from? Information. Information enters your brain constantly. Every single day. Television, social media, books, conversations, advertising, magazines. Today, the biggest source of information is social media. Check your screen time. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, hours. And when you consume that information, you start thinking about it. You start analyzing it. This is what I call the inner monologue. From the moment you wake up until you go to sleep, something is playing in your head. And what is that record? What are you telling yourself? Do you repeat your mistakes? Do you call yourself a loser? Do you replay failures again and again and again? Or do you say, I can make money in any country, at any time, in any situation? That's a record. And here's the powerful part. You can choose the record, but you must prepare it. When I was 15 or 16, I started creating those records consciously. I read psychology books. I repeated, I can do everything. I am responsible. I am decisive. I created those internal recordings. Today, when I wake up and a negative thought appears, I don't fight it. I just take another record from the shelf and put it on, and it starts playing immediately. That's preparation. If you don't prepare positive records, you will always struggle to control your thoughts manually. Now let's talk about communication. What you say out loud also matters, because when you speak, you hear yourself. And your brain doesn't care whether the information comes from outside or from you, it reinforces the pattern. So what do you say to your children, to your partner, to your friends? Do you say, I told you you'll fail? You're stupid. You can't do that. Don't say words you don't want living in your own brain. Control your speech. Now, other people. You can't stop communication, but you can choose direction. If someone complains about the economy, you can say, yes, and this creates opportunity. Two things can happen. Either they shift with you or they disappear on their own. And when those people disappear, new ones appear. That space will not stay empty. Now, here's something important. Information enters your brain nonstop, but not all information becomes belief. Why? Because belief formation requires intensity and repetition. If you hear something once, it may disappear. If you hear it again and again with emotion, from authority, with repetition, it fixes. And once it fixes, it becomes automatic. That's how belief works and how neurons stabilize. That's how thinking becomes predictable. Now you understand something powerful. Beliefs are reinforced through language. Language shapes neurons. Neurons shape thinking. Thinking shapes income. Tomorrow we go even deeper into how repetition and intensity lock beliefs into place. If you're serious about changing your financial trajectory, subscribe now. This channel is structured financial training. And if you're ready to build capital step by step, the free webinar is in the description. I'm Ravi Gabis, and I'll see you tomorrow.